Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Poly Bridge 3. Now since I was a professional engineer for over 10 years of my life, I figured I should probably try and do these whilst getting top 1% every single time. So we're going to be attempting to do that in this world, the Serene Cyclades, because these are just generic worlds, so it should be pretty suitable for my skill set. Right, so first level called Braces, we've got 22 grand. We have wood and steel to work with, although look at the bottom, we only have 4 bits of steel, and not only that, we don't have any roads. So these are the only roads on the map and we cannot move them. So all we gotta do is brace this to allow this truck to cross. Okay, the question is, do I use like steel to try and do something like that? I mean, that is an on-grid solution. We're like well under half the budget. Will it hold though? Let's press play and find out. It looks... Oh goodness, it looked good. Oh, I've just realized actually, I think the roads aren't connected. I thought that was like an anchor, but it's not. Okay, so I really need to make sure that we are properly wedged in there. I mean, surely that should be wedged, right? Oh no. No, that is not the case. Okay, possibly a change of plan. I'm not sure if a single bit of steel will work. Though, what if I bring this down? No, even though these are like proper pushed against the wall, it still wants to rotate, which I'm not really sure how that works, but okay, let's try and get rid of this pivot point. So if I bring all these trusses down, I can probably do something like that. So that shouldn't rotate as much, right? Ooh, okay, that nearly worked. We just need to now sort of adjust things to try and make it a little bit stronger. So something like that should be good. Yeah, it is good. It is good. Okay, so where are we in that percentage? We're in the top 40%. Oh dear. Right. Okay, let's get back into this then. I have a feeling maybe we don't want to use this anchor underneath. Like, let's just see. If I were to delete that, if I press play, yeah, they're not connected. Okay, so what I can do, I can add like a node there, and then that will rest on top. So basically from that point, I could then do a truss on top. Then I can just do the same on this side. So rest that like next to it. And then if I just make these trusses bigger, because this is quite a big load, then surely that should hold. Yeah, it does hold. Will it hold the weight? Not quite. This, though, only costs 6 grand. Pretty much half what I spent before. So if I just make the trusses bigger, because bigger triangles mean stronger truss. I'll turn the stress on as well. So you can see in the middle, we're struggling a bit. What if I just wang a little bit of steel in there? Will the two next to it pop? Oh, they do. Why? Anyway, I can replace the middle 3 with steel. And then we're down to 8.5 grand. Not too bad. We're now in the top 13%. So we're moving the right direction, but what are like the top scores? Under 5 grand. Ooh, this is going to be tricky. How did Tyler do it? He did it for 6 grand. Okay, well, I think the key is definitely getting rid of the steel. We know that is not strong enough though. And I mean, it's still too expensive anyway. So what if we try, rather than resting on top, what if we go for the wall brace idea again, but this time we put our truss on top like that afterwards. So if I could get something like that to work, that is a lot less pieces, but oh no, it fell straight down. Okay, what if on one side we do the above truss, on the other side we go underneath? Does that? No, that does not work. Okay, so what I need to do is make this bridge sort of flex like underneath. I feel like wall braces is the way to do this. But like, I don't know, maybe I need to just go like lower. So I basically need the bridge to sort of push outwards. So I could maybe do something like that. Shove that on the other side. And then what if I have a bit in the middle? Because that should go down. No, it does just fall. I'm not sure how to do this one for cheap, if I'm honest. I need that on there. What if I try doing it this way? So we try the wall brace idea, but we have it hanging like that. So this is actually quite cheap. Maybe that's how I want to try this. Ooh, that sort of worked, but did you see the movement? Okay, what if we bring the truss underneath, and then if we make it so there's only one joint, so get rid of one piece, and oh yeah, that's probably how I do it. If I get rid of like the middle piece, it's like 2 wall braces. That didn't go to plan. Okay, I think it was just because the node wasn't touching the wall. Yeah, there you go. That's better. That is better. Oh, it broke. So you got crushed. That's slightly annoying. We just have a look at the stress of the rest of it. I'll tell you what if I bring these up? Because that is less weight being pushed onto all these. And less weight, ooh, is better. I mean, for now, I've just put steel at the bottom. So that does work. And I think that's a lot cheaper than I was, right? Yeah, top 6%. We're now 850th in the world. Oh, I beat Matt. In your face, Matt. But I think really I need to get rid of that steel, or at least really, really shrink. No, I need to get rid of it. I need to get rid of it. It's too expensive. I mean, to be fair, even that is more expensive than Tyler's. His was 6 grand. So do I need to get rid of like another piece? Or maybe could I bring these up? It sounds wrong, but could bringing them up work? Oh, maybe. Maybe, you know. Right, how's that? That's quite cheap. Oh, why did you break? Asymmetrical bridge time, I think. Why is... Oh, it didn't pop that time, but this one did. Right, well, that does work, but we're still pretty expensive. I'm thinking, is there a way to save on this material? Because we got 2 pieces coming down. I don't really need that. If I swapped that to go like there, then that does the same job as long as this vertical can take the weight, but is a lot less material. So if I were to do that, then I've saved... Oh, it worked. It works. Yes, I've saved like a few hundred quid there. So we're 375th. We're in the top 3% now. We're getting closer. Now it's just a case of, can I get rid of the steel? Because that would be game changing. If I press play, it's just going to explode. What if I bring this down, try and support more of the bridge? I honestly feel like, I don't know, doing like that sort of thing would work. I mean, does that... Ooh. No, wait, what? That was just like a little, I'll just try it and see what happens. I'm in the top 1% now. 153rd. I didn't even like try to... Okay, let's watch that with the stress on. How stressed does stuff get? I mean, the under supports are very stressed. Look at the top truss though. These pieces do not really go red. So I can probably bring those in a bit and bring these down. And oh, would you look at that? We are shaving like anything. I'm actually a genius. I don't even understand how this is working. I just made the arch. That's all I had to do. Oh, got cocky. Got a little bit cocky. Okay, wow. 5,474. I assume I beat Thailand. Ah, yes. Smashed him. 600 quid. 10% cheaper. We're in the top 1%, so let's have a look in the gallery. Let's see how people did it. Ooh, interesting. What is even... Hang on. There's quite a lot to work out what is going on here. So, first off, the bridge is all underneath. It looks like they've made like a little tension thing. So you can see that is a wooden rope along there. There's one along the middle and one up there. So they got this bit in tension. What is going on with the wall braces? I assume they've got the same little triangle I had up there, but then down the bottom, you've got another triangle which doesn't really do anything. But this is a grand cheaper than mine. I don't really understand. I can see where they've lost the pieces because the bit in the middle has a lot less support. So I don't understand what's going on with the wall braces. What's the next cheapest one? Very similar. The next cheapest one? Well, that's a bit more like mine, but again, it's the tension underneath. Should have gone for tension. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, this first page, they're literally all the same. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's my one. No, that isn't my one. No, look at the price. That's way more expensive. Oh, and it collapses afterwards. But look how much material they're using to hold that in place. That is where I shaved most of my money. Cool, right, let's have a look at the highest budget, because I love the highest budget. Not only is there lots of RCE propaganda. Cheers, Alan. Alan! I can't believe Alan didn't do a knob. Fair play, Alan. You're growing up, man. He's getting mature. What does this one say? Jesus loves RCE. Okay, we got loads of RCE propaganda that got destroyed. We've got RCE pet Paddy for me, please. Oh, I'll go pet him for you now. Come here, Pad. Good boy. Good boy. What's the next one? Aliens. Oh, ignore that one. Censor that, editor. Censor that. It said RCE is the best. Cheers. Cheers, Tristan. Appreciate that. Yeah, not only is there RCE propaganda, there's also cool bridges like this. Where do those cables go? Where do they go? There's this one which has some crazy truss work. That word said muscle, by the way, because look, it's got a mega muscle and it's all made out of muscles. I'm worried Sidey might be on the roids. This one, little bridge. Big RCE propaganda. Look. Look at how it's being propped up. This one has 2 elephant heads hanging underneath. That's quite horrible. I shouldn't laugh, but look at the truss work in there. Right, anyway, with 1% in the bag, let's move on to the next one. Double back. 118 grand to complete this. What have we... Oh, man, we've got quite a lot going on. So, first off, we have the flatbed truck. That will go to this middle point and stop. When that happens, there's a hydraulic phase. Hydraulics. And then the green car goes, then there's another hydraulic phase, then the camper van goes. So I tell you what, I feel like I'm probably gonna need a foundation for this one, because that's quite a long span, and we sort of know that this car is gonna drive off the back of the truck and like kadonk onto the bridge. So first off, let's just push the road in. Then we'll shove a foundation. I'll do it as low as possible because that will be cheaper. Rather than going in the middle, I think I probably want it like this end. So I'll shove that there. Can then probably wall brace underneath, perhaps get something over the top for now. Right, okay, so I've just done a little bridge just to try and work out what happens. So that gets to there, stops. Then the rally car, oh, it didn't go. It didn't go. Oh, it didn't go and my bridge failed. Hang on. So with a bit of strengthening. Oh, it goes later on. Oh, okay. So maybe I do want the foundation in the middle. I didn't realize the truck moved before the car came off. Okay, so with my new steel bridge, you can see, look, this moves and then that car goes. So it lands flat in the middle, but we've got the hydraulic phase to try and get it up to there. So do I want to try and lift this side of the bridge up? I feel like that might be the most sensible way of doing this. So if I add a node like down here, then I don't know actually. I feel like I was gonna hydraulic from down there, but I feel like my hydraulic needs to point upwards. So if I were to do, I don't know, let's say something like that. Let's just see what would happen with the middle. Will that stay there? I have a feeling it might rock. But oh no, that's going up. Not quite to the right height, but oh, it's got potential. What if I delete that? Basically move the pivot point to like back here. I may actually want to move it to even further back. I mean, ideally, I would be using like maths and stuff to work out how to do this. Yeah, I think I'm going to need 3. So we'll do it like that. I'm definitely not just trial and erroring. Oh, that is quite a good height. Will it smash through it though? Yes, sort of. Oh, nearly made it. Look at that backflip. It landed on its wheels. Anyway, not going to lie. I feel like that ends pretty good. I also feel like, should I brace that up to there? That will keep that part in place, right? Maybe that's how I trim this. I don't need the foundation if I'm supporting all of this from the edge. Oh yeah, that's way stronger. Okay, so that worked. I then just need to do pretty much the same over this side, I think. So can I delete all of that and replace with all of this? Yes, I can with the hydraulic controller though. I don't want that to go the first time, only the second. Yeah, so my only struggle now will be, can this guy get up the same steepness hill? So the second phase has happened. That was gone back down. This one's gone up. Yeah, it does not have the same speed. Oh, no chance. That is a big gap. Although I'm trying to think like actually hydraulically. So if I were to cut that, there will be a point where I can be like a certain rotation where if my left point doesn't move, it will lock into the same place. Does that make sense? So like from there, oh, it sort of works. If I just move it left a little bit. So from there, if I were to lift it up, could I get it to lock? Perfect. Oh, I think that could actually work. That could actually work.
But it just might work.
So just got to make that a joint. Shove my hydraulic up to, I mean, it doesn't really matter where, but then the big part is sort of changing this bridge. I may need to lift up all of these, but I need to make the road link up to there and hope that the truck can drive over it. Man, this is just trying to complete the level. I'm not even trying to get top 1% yet, but let's try that layout. So lorry goes to the middle as before. Then that lifts up, well, it doesn't lock in. No, that just stays there. So then this goes, oh, it gets over easily. That doesn't quite make the jump. But if I bring that node down a little bit, that should go higher. So that this time it does make the jump. And then when the other hydraulic phase happens, that locks in up there. And then this can drive all the way to the top. Okay, we have completed the level. That's good. We're in the top 18%. That's not too bad, in my opinion, because now I have a lot of leeway to try and replace all of this with wood, or potentially get rid of the foundation. If foundation wasn't there, that saves me 15 grand. And remember, I've got like that node there. and that node there. So maybe I could like do tension between the two. I'm just not sure how strong they'll be, that's all. Let's for now just see if we could get rid of the foundation. Because how much do those ropes cost? 2,000 each. So yeah, that's a hell of a saving. We'll turn the stress on. Oh, that snapped. You may need to bring it down, but oh no, it's snapping. It's snapping quite majorly. So if it's snapping, it means there's too much weight. I mean, maybe if I just swap all this steel with wood, that'll weigh a lot less. So that weighs a lot less, but oh, it still snaps. Instead of doing that, could I do like a normal tension bridge, which is just sort of that layout? So basically there's a rope hanging like from that point to that point. So it like just dangles down. The road rests on top. So, ooh, that wasn't that bad. And look at the price. We're down to 40 grand. I know it doesn't work. I feel like there is potential here. What else could I do? I mean, I could try and move that point. I mean, I need that point there for the rotation, but what if I did that and then I could hold that in place with this? So now I've made the dangly bit in the middle 2 ropes smaller. That side still snap. Oh, it's getting close. If this was smoother, maybe. Oh, look. Oh, that was so close. I thought I did it then. This one, what if we bring you up a bit? I mean, that is under a lot of stress. Ooh, I don't like that. Maybe I need to like help it a bit. If I do a rope up to there, then oh, look how less red that is. So there's a lot less force on there. That has held. Oh, it didn't hold. That almost held. What broke? You broke. It's annoying I don't have cable. I mean, if this middle bit keeps breaking, I could potentially make it shorter. Yeah, I may have to do that. So if I just delete that, do that sort of thing, then the ropes in the middle are supporting a lot less weight. Oh, no, this is not working. So you're dying now. What if I was going to say, what if I shove a muscle there? I've just had a thought as well. Maybe I want to replace these with wood sooner rather than later, because wood weighs a lot less. Remember, when the hydraulic phase happens, there's more like weight down the middle and stuff. So let's try and swap all of these with wood. Might not help, but it might do at the same time. Oh, no. Oh, it nearly worked. Okay, so I basically just added like another little point there because this one kept breaking. What actually broke there? Oh, you broke. Why did you break? I mean, I guess there's just a lot of weight on there, isn't there? Could I spread that out? Maybe to that muscle. Oh, I can't believe that almost nearly worked. Yeah, it's the kadonk. It's not helping. Let's try doing that then. So hopefully this middle cable won't be taking as much weight. I mean, it's still taking a lot. Oh, what broke that time? The muscle down there. I mean, that might be because it's not symmetrical. Yeah, it's not. So let's just lower that. There we go. Oh boy, look how stressed that piece is. Okay, well that means we need to make a triple muscle. So piece down the middle. Now if we watch this, yeah, it's a lot less stress because the force is going down 2 beams. That one is very red. Oh, that piece broke again. I feel like I may need another rope. The price is going up all the time now. If I shove that there, is that actually going to help, or is it just going to add flexibilities, which I don't want? Yep. Whoop. Probably need to give it like that sort of angle. And to be fair, I can move these roads to the right a bit, which might help me sort of create that angle. I basically need like a curve under here, but I can't move that piece, remember, because then it will mess my hydraulics up, and I'm not fiddling about with hydraulics again. All right, after lots of fiddling, it's a bit of a mess. I finally got this to sort of work, but if you look at the stress, oh, it breaks as the thing comes off. So potentially just reinforce that with some wood, and then when it lands, it's less stressed. Okay, good. Finally, does this end still work? No. Okay, what actually happened at this end? Oh, that moved. Yeah, it's because you need to be connected to something. I guess like that will do. Okay, maybe not. We'll delete that. Perhaps we can just brace it to there. Is that okay? I think that's okay. Yes. Yes, okay, 57 grand. Oh, that was a nightmare. What are we now? Top 4%. And tell you what, for a hydraulic level, pat on the back for me. I've just got to try and work out how to get this cheaper. You can see that. That's 3 grand because I couldn't get a rope to work. Like, if I swap that with a rope, which I meant to be good intention, you'll see it just Oh, I was going to say it just snaps. They didn't snap. Okay, I saved a few grand. We're now 278th. We're top 3%. And watch this with the stress on. I mean, so much of this goes red at different times. I mean, could I swap these with just wood? That's what I like to do to save money. The test will be when this hydraulic goes. Ideally, lock in the node though. So yeah, that has the strength easily. So that saved me like 10 quid maybe. Now, ideally, I don't want these on top. I mean, I can maybe make them really small. Okay, yeah, that worked. That did work. Looking at these cables, do I need that one? Don't feel like you're doing a lot, but we'll press play and see. Oh, still works. Down to 52 grand now. Oh, that is the top 1%. That is nice. In the friends list, Tyler's, it's like 4 grand cheaper. I don't think I can save 4 grand. Not on a hydraulic level. But like down here, could I just swap like most of these with wood? Particularly these cross brace ones. Okay, I'm not even looking at the bridge above. I just swapped most of that with wood and we beat Tyler. Yeah. Oh man. Sometimes this game is just kind. Like, I can probably swap that bit of rope with wood. Did that save me? I think that saved me, yeah, saved me 30 quid. Maybe that little piece? Oh man, I'm a genius. I'm actually a genius. We're 52nd in the world, 47 grand. Let's have a look. What did the top 24 grand? Okay, maybe I'm not a genius. I'm not a genius, but I'm fairly good. I'm top 1% good. All right, gallery, sort by lowest budget. How did people do this? 18 grand. Wait, is that why are you looking at the last level game? What are you doing? Wait, what? No, that isn't what? These are all SCO2, but look at that first level. It's like, it's different to all the other levels. Why is this one showing like a different level? That's the last level. Anyway, this is actually the cheapest one, and it's absolute cheesy. Look at the number of nodes in that. That is disgusting. You might not have a problem, but I have a massive problem with this. Disgusting. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, what have we got? Oh, go Saigon. I'll tell you what. That could be my bridge. Like, yes, it's 10 grand cheaper, but the basics are sort of what I did. Like, it's got the tension bit in the middle. It's got the hydraulics at either end. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's not far off mine. I mean, yeah, it looks like everyone sort of figured out you got to do just one bit of bridge, like one bit of road all the way across and move the ends. Ideally, having tension in the middle to not use hydraulics. These are all so much cheaper than mine. Look how neat this one is as well. 7 grand cheaper. I mean, yeah, you need a bit of patience, but these are impressive. Fair play. This one, oh yeah, that one's like pretty much like mine as well. Like, it's got the tension in the middle. It's got that sort of solution under there. It's even got like the wooden rope on that end. This side, very similar. Also, fair play. Oh look, this one's cheap, but it has like doubled up roads. How is that cheaper than mine? That's impressive. Fair play. Anyway, time to go to the highest bit of the budget. I'm not sure people would have had fun on this one. Okay, maybe they did. Alan! I shouldn't encourage this behavior, but I'm very impressed. Anyway, this is the most what? Where did that come from? Hang on, when I play that, it starts with nothing. Is that just because it's like the end of the video and it's showing the start? I don't know. This one, I have one question. And that is why. Finally, we have the Nifty sponsored solution. Nifty for your RCE propaganda and all your bridge building needs. Warning, Nifty may not actually help you solve bridge solutions. Anyway, this next level, why is that so? Okay, that's why it's so expensive. Falling propaganda. This one, RCE and Paddy. You got to include Paddy. Cheers, Maindrick. How does your bridge actually work? Oh, it curves up at either end. Nice. Oh man, there's a lot of love for Paddy today. Look at him. No way. That was actually Paddy. Hang on, we got to replay this one. Look, it's Paddy's face and love hearts. Oh, that's the best thing I've ever seen. If I did bridge reviews in this series, you would get 10 out of 10 for that. The perfect bridge. Oh my goodness, it's a sausage. Why is there a sausage bridge? This one, what is up there? Oh, massive RCE propaganda. Thank you. Down there. Oh, look at that. Is that a dog in like scuba gear? Is he breathing underwater? That might actually be Paddy because he's got a hard hat. I mean, Paddy doesn't really have a snorkel, but he would if he was trying to breathe underwater. Then Rye the Pie. RCE as an architect. Right then, this is the next level. We have an ambulance which has got to get to the flag there, and then above it we have a mini mover, a car with a washing machine strapped to the top, and they've just got to get straight across as well. So this doesn't seem too bad. The only issue is there's 4 planes that are going to be getting in the way. Not ideal. Still, we can go from there to there and then boosh those roads in, and then go from there to there and then boosh those roads in, and then we've just got to truss our bridge up around there. So I reckon while I do that and try and get as low a score as possible, you guys can enjoy a montage. This project's gonna be delayed because the architects betrayed our trust, and what they made won't work on site. We're gonna have to engineer through the night, engineering under moonlight. Calculations and codes will get it right, whilst architects are called so bright. We're the ones engineering through the night. Okay, so after a lot of trimming, we're down to under 30 grand. The trouble is, we're still not in the top 1%. I'm sort of running out of ideas of what to do. The only thing I can think is to try and do... If I get rid of that, that's getting rid of 3 pieces on either side. The trouble is, if I press play, you can see it's not stable. But perhaps if I just connect those 2 to the muscles, that is now stable, sort of. So that is now breaking. What if we just swap that with rope? I did swap these from rope initially. Nah, this just keeps breaking. Ooh, I am struggling here. I am struggling. What if instead of like all this truss on top, if I did a muscle up to that point? Now this muscle isn't there because I need the strength. It's there because I need a node like up here. I don't know actually. I was thinking maybe I could connect up to there, but no, because then I'm gonna have to move the road. I mean, actually, maybe I don't want a straight road. No, because I think this is just going to be, it's going to end up as like more pieces in the end. But like over this way, I can move all these roads to the right now. Yeah, because there's no stars to collect. I'll tell you what, this could be, because then I wouldn't need any of that underneath, because that's all sort of connected together, and shove the 2 bits of road that I'm missing in. Oh, it does hold. Slow it down, slow it down. It may just be I try and smooth this road, because that's causing some issues. But let's see where we are on the leaderboard now. Have we cracked top 1? Yes, we're in the top 1%. I was confused then. I was like, why am I in the bottom 1%? I don't know why it said bottom 1%. I think it was a glitch. We're 98th though. Let's just have a look. If I raise that and then lower these. Okay, so rather than steel, let's put a piece in like that, because that will sort of spread the force a bit. I feel like because you're braking, I'm probably better off, rather than sending the force that way, trying to send it the opposite way. Oh, you do need to be cable. Cable's so expensive still. Oh, that worked. 28 grand. Was that cheaper than what I had? Yeah, we're now 83rd. I mean, we're in the top 1%. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The thing is, Tyler's still like $1.5 grand cheaper than me. I may have to just say he's beaten me this time. Well, I mean, I could probably do it if I spent a bit more time cheesing it. I don't really want to cheese it though. So I guess that's just our bridge for this. Tyler has defeated us this time. But we're in the top 1%, and that's what we set out to do. So let's have a look in the gallery. How should we have done this to be the lowest budget? So, oh my goodness, what is even... Oh my God, the cheese. The amount of cheese. That's only 18 grand. Okay, next up we've got this, which... sort of similar. It's got like a jump on that end. Look at that. The cars went very fast there. Look at the little support that I had initially. I think, did I get rid of them in my last one? I think I did. This one, a bit more similar to my first layout, in that you've got the tension underneath, and then you've got this sort of funky support in the middle. They held back vehicles. Actually, I need to watch that again. This first one, they didn't hold back vehicles. Second one, oh, look down there. They got a speed hump. They have a speed hump for the ambulance. And yeah, this one, they slowed down that. So basically, everyone has cheesed it so far. This one hasn't. That looks like my first design, sort of, but infinitely cheaper. Anyway, we'll have a quick look at the highest budget. We've got, oh my Oh my. This one, oh, there's an owl in the middle. The owl got hit by the plane. There was a bird strike. This one, back to some standard RCE propaganda. Look at the thickness of that necklace, though. That is high quality merch. All right, and then I think we're just down to like legit solutions, because this was quite a tricky level. All right, anyway, we did the first 3 levels. Of course, we're top 1% in all of them. I think we'll probably continue trying to do this entire world top 1%. It's quite a challenge, I'm not going to lie. But for now, I'll say peace, love, and bridges. Bye, guys.